6, 9, and 30 in my line. You know me, my dogs, stay by my side. Now we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they can't bring him down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 down. Alert.
2nd and 6. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Lucky. It's been a long day for you. Check that.
Blue draw Corkers.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Got it.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Now watch one.
Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Let's go
Our
now.
game not
10,
even
2
2 minutes
stop.
old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Hey, Haywood.
Check 37. Mike 50, Mike 50. It's our field. It's our field.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Herbert. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Come on, set. Touchdown. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. It's free.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Got his man, it's Williams. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Check 24, check 24. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 37, check 37.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check, 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 check. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming, check, here he goes.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Haskins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Hey, tight. Mike, 55.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, it's Tate. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Come.
X3, 218, chopper. Set go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He was brought down by
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Back for the offense. Let's go. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Get it.
2nd and 3. David Johnson here on the catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Cut.
Buzz.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Throwing again. Herbert. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get
they?
a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go, D. You gotta step up.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal.
And Myers able to knock it through, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You don't want it. Shit.
2nd down, Haskins. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Eat. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Rush in. Check 20. Any weapon.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, I'm coming.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. Smith.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check. Watch Watch the safety creep.
Now it's Gurley. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Mike, he's coming. Check in. Get in the weight room.
Third down, here's Haskins. That is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Set, ready. Six to Pittsburgh. 5-5. Get ready. Wait. Switch. Set up.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to go down again. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
No run call here. They look to throw instead. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's Haskins. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Here it comes. Hey. Rotate. Spell. Watch 24.
Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
Set. 60 yards. Watch 55. Orbit. Sweetheart. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
That's what I do. Check 9, check 9. Squeeze. Tighten up.
Now Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
You won't see me in your nightmares. Safe. Smoke. Mike 28.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins to the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Get ready.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirect.
This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Nice hit, boy.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Double tight.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Team 6.
Let's go. Hey, Mike's 50. Let's go. Mike's 50. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check nickel. Check.
Ready.
A final shot before break. Herbert is going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Jim. Mike, 28. Mike.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Here's Gurley. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Short. Mark 5. You run.
Now Haskins on first down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Watch the run.
Now it's Haskins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Samson Abukum just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's 2nd down and goal.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Mike 5.
Here's Haskins to throw, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set, go.
back to throw. Herbert, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Big Ed. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Who that?
Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Brandon Cooks. A gain of 14 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Jets' 2-yard line.
Down. 10-2 stop.
Coming. Deuce. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Set, ready. Six to Pittsburgh.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Off. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Watch the screen. Pass. Check. 55.
From the 29, Haskins. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Coming after you.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
First down, Jets.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, check mark.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as and his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go, go. Now.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Here we go, here we
Houston's
go.
offense already at the line, set to get going.
Hey, come on, no, come on, no.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. He was looking for Daniels that time. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Yeah, 15 on it, 15 on it. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley.
Get there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston, it's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give him much better starting position. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
This is Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Strong right, strong right. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, orbit.
31's the mic.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Thomas has got it. Complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go.
Hey, wahoo!
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Come on. You better bring it. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Ready?
From the gun on third down. Herbert. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here we go.
On fourth down, Herbert. And now here is another interception. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
I'm coming.
From the 40 now on second down. Haskins, he'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in until you look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Again they run with Gurley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
You don't want no crowd.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
There we go.
Todd Gurley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at his 4. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Get it.
Now it's Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Protein spill.
Mike's 50. No chance.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 50. Mike's
Lead grip.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert, and that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
That's caught. It's Thomas. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Just like that.
5.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Troy Fumagalli there to make the grab. And the Texans cut into that lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But when you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jets, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.